I'm vacationing in Porto de Galinhas before the World Encounter of Spiritists Magnetizers in Recife. Guilherme Velho lives about 20 minutes from here. He came to visit us on a hotel that we are staying in. And we're going to be talking about the research that he's been doing about the frauds and spiritism, especially related to psychographic letters from the spiritual world.
Well, thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure to come here and talk to you. Well, we've been doing our research about psychography, which means channeling through writing. And we've been doing this research for about 5 years. And I've got very surprised because I've been meeting many good, real mediums, but also I've been finding some fake mediums, some frauds, and I'm very disappointed because they playing with the mother's pain, and it's very hard to someone when they receive a letter from their daughters, their sons, and later they discover that it was a fraud, because some mediums, they taking the information by the internet, Facebook, Google, and they get those informations and put in the letter, and they're making money selling books. And here in Brazil, we've got about 5 or 6 mediums who is doing this kind of fraud.
So let me interrupt you here. For the people that coming in spiritism right now and then going to these conventions to see those mediums psychographing those letters, how do they know if they're real or not? What point that you can give them when they receive a letter, when they read the letter, what points in that letter will show that they're true or not?
Well, for me, who've been doing this research for a long time, it's easy to find out when the letter is a fraud. But I can give you some advice, some information that you help to know if it's a true letter or if it's a fraud letter. Well, first of all, the medium who doesn't make an interview before it's very symptomatic, because Chico Xavier was our biggest, the greatest medium in Brazil, and Chico needed to have the conversation. Chico used to write down the name of the dead person, the name the date that he was born, the date that he got dead, and after they have the contact, he start getting the information.
So it's a type of a connection that you make with the person that you're going to receive the letter from.
Yes, when you find a medium who doesn't do the interview, who doesn't have any contact with the person who wants the letter, it's very symptomatic. I know some mediums who can get the letters without meeting, without have the conversation, but it's very unusual.
Okay.
So that's the first point. I'm not saying that if the medium doesn't make the interview, he's a fraud. I'm not saying that. But there's many situations, when you get all the situation together, it means that it's very possible that we have a fraud. That's the first one, no interview. The second one, the medium who does the fraud, they don't want to be investigated. They don't want to, because the real medium, they want to be investigated. They want me to have to do a research with them.
They want to prove the medium.
Yes, because they want to know what's going on with him.
I know. Because
so they are open for the research.
Okay.
They're open for the research. The one who does the fraud, they don't want the research. They say that his spiritual mentor doesn't want it.
Okay.
It's a sacred work.
Okay.
It's not for research. That's what they say.
Okay.
So that's the second point. The third point, Chico Xavier in his letters, most of the names that came on it were name of the dead people. For example, He used to say in his letter, "Oh, my mom, I just arrived here on the other side. I've seen my grandmother, my grandfather say the names
Of the grandparents.
the grandparents, and the medium doesn't know anything. So on the letter comes with many names of dead people, dead parents.
A lot of information.
A lot of information. No, I'm saying about names, dead names. When you look a letter from a fake letter, just comes with names of alive people, living people.
Living people.
Yeah, because dead people doesn't have Facebook.
That's right. That's right.
So that's the third one. The fourth one, they do like 15 letters in the meeting for the people, and 10 letters. The parents, the relatives are there watching the
On
meeting.
the audience.
On the audience, and 5 people, and 5 letters, they're not there. So there's 300 mothers, 300 relatives waiting for a letter, praying for the letter, and the letter goes to another mother who is at home watching TV. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense because Chico, when gives the letter, the person was there. Chico we used to go there and hug the person. So that's the fourth things that you gotta watch about it. The fifth thing, the letters, the fraud letters, you gotta watch the beginning and the end. They take like a model, so it's very similar, every letter, the beginning and the end.
They have similarities.
Yeah, so they created a model and put in every letter. So for me, who has been doing this for a long time, more than 5 years, it's very easy to find out.
I see.
So, but we gotta pay attention. We gotta do something. I've been trying to talk to Feb, to talk to many leaders of the Spiritism. Yeah, Spiritism. But they
don't care.
They don't care. They don't want to do anything, and they still lying, making money, you know. And many people in the Spiritism, they believe that. It's very hard to show them that they're doing fraud. They don't believe. They prefer believe on the lie, believe on the fraud.
And that's good that you're doing.
Do you know why? Because they don't study science. They just, because Spiritism is a philosophy, science, and religions. They just keep on the religions. They think that Spiritism is a new religion. It's one more religion.
But
it's not. They don't study the scientific.
They don't even read Allan Kardec.
Yeah.
They don't even study Allan Kardec or anything like that. And that's the problem. But it's good it's coming from a spiritist, because when a spiritist is looking for the frauds, it's because we are concerned for what is happening inside the Spiritism. If it comes from an outside source, it's people that want to destroy Spiritism, and it's going to look really bad in the Spiritism. Exactly what happened with the Spiritism in France in the 19th century. It was destroyed because people from outside just find out there was fraud inside the letters, inside the pictures that Le Marie was taking with a photographer. And the Spiritists at that time knew, but they did nothing about it to go into the authorities or anything. If we do this as a Spiritist, okay, and we go to the authorities and show them, we are doing exactly what Kardec asked us to do.
Yeah, you just
expose the fraud.
Yeah, you just can check the medium's book, the question 313, when Kardec says if somebody find a medium doing something wrong, doing fraud, you gotta tell everybody what's going on. You gotta tell everybody that he's a fraud, and you gotta do that. We gotta do that.
All right, this is really good. Short talk for you guys. Thank you very much for watching us. Thank you, Guilherme.
Thank you so much.
And we'll meet in the United States soon.
I will. Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much.